Hi everyone, my name is Tom Manzo and I'm an attorney and a partner here at the law firm Szaferman, Lakind. And I wanted to get on quickly today just for a couple minutes with you to discuss something that was on my mind recently. And that is, and this goes out to all the people out there who in their minds, just like me when I was younger growing up in my family, are of the mindset, we're not lawsuit people, or we don't believe in that, and that's how I was raised too. And I'm not telling you to disregard your younger life lessons and things that you were brought up with, but I want you to think about it because it's something that I've definitely done in my career, and I have a different perspective on it now. First is that seeing an attorney is not filing a lawsuit. That's for sure. Okay. Nor is bringing a claim. Claims can be brought ultimately after you consult with an attorney, and that doesn't mean you filed a formal lawsuit. So I want you to remember that, because talking with somebody who may have some information that's helpful for you is something you may want to consider in the event you have a problem, you have an accident, you have an incident, and it's not necessarily bringing a formal lawsuit. It's about protecting yourself and sometimes your family. So I want to remind you of that and ask you to think about it maybe from that way. The other thing I want you to think about is this, and as I've done this in my career now for quite some time, I've seen how the other side works, how the defense or the insurance companies work. And I want you to think about how it all plays out. When an incident happens, what do they do? Well, the insurance company, they get the police report. So they start to collect information about an incident, or an incident report, if you will. And they start with that. The next thing, they ask you to fill out forms, right? They want to know information from you about what happened. So they're actually seeking to start to develop their file. Then a lot of times they ask you for pictures. It could be pictures of your car. It could be pictures of your injuries. Anything that they deem relevant. They actually reach out to you and look for that. So they get that information in their house. And then a lot of times they actually go further and they will contact you and ask you to provide a statement. And, that's, when you think about it, what is a statement? That they're your words. You're a potential victim, in an incident. And later on down the line, if you do bring a claim, now they have a statement of your words that they can try to use against you in some way, or in a way to try to limit you in some way. So right after an incident, insurance companies, gather all of this information to protect themselves. It doesn't mean they're going to use it, but they're already gathering it and building their defense for a potential case. So if you're injured, if you're a victim, if you are involved in some type of incident, I just want you to think about that, because there should be nothing wrong in your mind when you look at that and say, hey, you know what? I should probably take care of myself and protect myself in the event I decide that I need to do something. Just like the other side is doing, there's nothing wrong with you trying to protect yourself and protect your rights.